Greetings, adventurers. This is DM Kurt, and yeah, I know that some of y'all out there aren't big fans of 5e, but back when Iron Maiden's Seventh Son of a Seventh Son album came out, I got the cassette tape and I nearly wore it out. I believe the year was 1988. Might have taken me till 89 to totally need to replace that cassette tape. But listening to the album, concept album where every song kind of leads into the general themes of the other, I thought it'd be a cool idea for a D&D character. But it wasn't till 5th edition that I really found some way of actually making that character. No, I'm not talking about making Eddie. I'm talking about making the theme of the album. So first we had to choose a race for this 5th edition character. Track 5. Here await the birth of the sun, the seventh, the heavenly, the chosen one. Here the birth from an unbroken line. Born the healer, the seventh, his time. Well, that's a human with a touch of heavenly influence. We're going to Azamar. I like Protector Azamar, but that's up to you. If you do, you get +2 to Charisma, +1 to Wisdom. Great for the class I have in mind. You'll get Dark Vision, the Light Cantrip, and Celestial and Common languages, resistance to necrotic and radiant damage, but most importantly, Healing Hands. The ability to touch a creature and heal it for 1 hit point per your level, once per long rest. Technically, we got the healer part that I mentioned checked off. So what I'm doing is I'm going through this album and I'm trying to come up with a build for a character. How many ways can I tick off things that they've heard in this album against a character build? And how goofy would that be and how well would it work? Alright. At 3rd level, you'll be able to call on your Radiant Soul. Fly up to 30 feet per round and get +1 damage to 1 attack per creature per round for 1 minute. Hopefully you'll use it for something better than, hey, go tie a rope over there. Choosing a background. Folk Hero seems good. I like Folk Hero. I think it's a great concept for most characters. Starting off as one of the common folk and then eventually becoming something big. Choosing a class. Track 5. The title track. He has the power to heal. He has the gift of the second sight. Now I'm going to pick Divine Soul Sorcerer. That gives us access to both the Sorcerer and Cleric spell lists. There are spells of divination type and spells of healing. Awesome. We get 4 cantrips at 1st level. We already have light. So we add Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation for utility and kind of roleplay purposes. We want a combat cantrip, so let's take Firebolt. Okay, it's solid. I mean, if you don't take it, I suppose you could go find yourself a light crossbow or something. But hey, it's a cantrip. You get 1 free spell choice for Divine Soul. Hopefully you took the alignment of good for your affinity. You get Cure Light Wounds. Well, Cure Wounds. He definitely has the power to heal. From your subclass, you get the ability to add 2d4 to a failed saving throw or attack roll, once per short or long rest. I'm sorry, but whenever I get a pocket reroll or a pocket bonus to a failed roll, I like to put that on saving throw because I think that's going to help you most. If you miss an attack, oops, you miss an attack unless it's super critical. You miss a saving throw, you're screwed. You have 2 choices of 1st level spell. You get 2 1st level spells. I stick the Sorcerer list here. There's several good ones. If you take Sleep as one of your 1st level spells, you tick off the reference to track 2, Infinite Dreams, because sleep. That's a little cheesy, but, bear with me. You're ticking these off. Some things are immune to sleep, though, so Magic Missile. It's reliable. Always hits, and hardly anything's immune to force damage. Except people with the shield spell. Oh well. 2nd level, get another 1st level spell. Great time to add Healing Word from the Cleric list. Now you have Healing Word and Cure Wounds. That's going to be enough healing to take care of healing issues for several levels. So 3rd level, you get to use your Radiant Soul ability, which helps your movement and your damage capabilities. You get the ability to have one more total spells known, and swap out a first level spell for a second if you want. Now you have two second level spell slots. I would take the second level spell, Crown of Madness. That definitely fits Track 3's title, Can I Play with Madness? It's a concentration spell and it's a little random, and honestly I don't think it's that great a spell, so swap it out quickly. That's my advice. Fourth level, we look at another spell referred to in Track 3. He said you're blind, too blind to see. Take blindness and deafness. Swap out Crown of Madness for Mage Armor. That'll help your survivability a little bit. You need the protection. You have D6s for hit points, and you have no armor. Yeah. You get another cantrip. Guidance gives you the ability to give out advantage to your teammates. Very useful. Fifth level, I like Lightning Bolt. I know Fireball tends to be easier to position, but Lightning Bolt's pretty cool, and I just finished playing something with Fireball, and I wanted a change, so I took Lightning Bolt when I played this character. Being that you can fly once per long rest, you can help position yourself better to position that Lightning Bolt. Level 6, Clairvoyance. I mean, Track 7 is literally titled The Clairvoyant. We're just ticking off the boxes, making that album into a concept character. Now, your archetype allows you to burn a sorcery point to re-roll a die or handful of dice in a single healing spell, so we are even better at healing. Like I've always said, man, this Divine Soul Sorcerer is a great sorcerer subclass. It comes out of Xanathars. Anywho, level 7, a 4th level spell. Let's take Wall of Fire. It's good for control, it's good for damage. And Track 4, Circle of Fire, my baptism of joy. We're just ticking off the song lyrics, aren't we? Level 8, we get to add another 3rd level spell. Fear. For Track 1, a web of fear shall be your coat to clothe you in the night. Level 9, we can take 5th level spells. Now, this is where I kind of had a problem. Reincarnate. It is a good spell. It fits with Track 7's that as soon as you're born, you're dying and reborn again. Reincarnation is mentioned specifically in Track 2. Reincarnate, play the game again and again and again and again. And reincarnation is a theme in Iron Maiden songs on different albums. But too bad it's a druid spell and is therefore unavailable. Yeah, ask your DM if you can take it in place of Raise Dead. If not, take Raise Dead. Reincarnate's kind of usually been kind of a cheap version of Raise Dead, because Raise Dead, hey, you get the same character back, and Reincarnate, it's up to the dice as to what kind of new character you get. A lot of players would much rather have Raise Dead, but hey. Level 10, Water Walk. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Is it a useful spell? Not really. Fly is better, and you can already fly once per long rest, but it's mentioned in Track 8. Walking on water are miracles all you can trust. Yeah, trade this thing out at your next level for Banishment. Extraplanar foes are a pain, and even the ability to take normal foes out of the fight for a bit. Separate them out, deal with them one at a time. That's great. Banishment's better. But we're ticking off these boxes. Level 11, 6th level spells. Heal's a great spell. Heal one creature within 60 feet for 70 hit points and end blindness, deafness, or diseases on them. Yeah, that doesn't tick off anything because we already put out that he's both a healer and a diviner. Level 12, we skipped a little bit of clairvoyance and divination spells. Just go into anything you feel like, that goes into getting you more information about the world around you, even if it's only detect magic. True seeing is in there. You might want to try that. That sees through invisibility, sees through all kinds of stuff. Zone of 3 ticks off the whole. He said, you want to know the truth, son? Lord, I'll tell you the truth. So, Zone of Truth is one of them. Level 13, we didn't really check off Infinite Dreams very well by taking sleep. But if you're here at level 13, you can take the spell Dream of the Blue Veil from Tasha's Guide, if your DM allows the book. The spell Dream is a wizard spell, and it's not on your list, and Astral Projection can tick off the Infinity theme, but this is good too. Astral Projection's 9th level, so yeah, don't hold your breath waiting for that. It allows you and up to 8 willing creatures to see visions of another world and then transport to that other world. That's pretty cool. Level 14, your archetype allows you to manifest wings whenever you want. Obviously, you should have swapped out Water Walk by this time. If not, doing so almost immediately. Now, take whatever here you like. Fireball's okay. Cloud Kill's kind of fun. Eye Bite. I took that. I don't recommend it. Let that send the build right here. You're level 14. You've pretty much played this character up a ways. Depending on how dedicated you were to ticking off all the boxes of using spells that were named or hinted at in this concept album, you could have a character that can heal, do ranged damage, have some decent mobility, and a little divination. There's a lot of spell choices, given that you can dip into Cleric whenever you want from Sorcerer. Unfortunately, you can only know spells, a total number of spells that are equal to your level +1 until you get to 12th level, and then you gain spells even more slowly. But, as a Sorcerer, you have sorcery points you can use for Empowered Spell to make your damaging spells more dangerous. You can have Careful Spell, so you can throw area effect stuff like Cloud Kill without harming your friends. So just drop the Fireball or whatever and completely have your friends go unscathed. Or perhaps Subtle Spell. With no verbal or somatic components, nobody knows who cast that spell while you're just standing there, just twiddling your thumbs, acting all innocent. So with those sorcery points, you can get a little bit more out of your limited number of damage-based spells. Now, when I played this character, I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's one of the better sorcerer archetypes because you can do a few things other than just blast. Anyway, that's DM Kurt, and I hope you like and subscribe to my videos. And that's all I got to say for now. DM Kurt, out.